Hey, welcome back to the print house, guys. I'm doing this video because when I did a couple of the other videos regarding the ink replacement, somebody asked me to just do a full video on how I replace ink. So this is just a basic video how I replace ink in my HP Latex 115. And also, I'm going to show you my ink levels. I'm not going to run any of my ink cartridges past under 10 millimeters anymore. The reason this one's a 9 now, the black that I'm going to change, is because I had to finish up a print. I didn't want to stop at the middle of the print. I just didn't want to do that. So that was fine. And I had a lot of black coverage on them before that. So you can see that print that's right there. There's a lot of black. So, alright, so starting from scratch, replacing your ink. I usually look at my ink levels before I start printing every job, no matter what, just so I know. So, go to your ink. Look at your inks. See my black is at 9 milliliters, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that. I'm going to hit the replace ink. Right? Preparing for ink cartridge replacement. Shake cartridge before insertion. The manual says shake it like 6 times. Okay? So you see I have the black right there. Now what I'm going to do is, you don't have to do anything else. It just shows you that screen. So you can see it. It just shows that. Okay. And now I have my ink right here. So I just opened it up. It's brand new. There's the manual. In the manual, it'll tell you instructions on what to do. Just basic instructions. How to take the old ink out, pulling the tab down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty straightforward. So I'll go ahead. So I took it out. This is brand new. Shake it left to right 6 times, but I do a little bit more. Won't hurt. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around now. Go over here to my inks installed. Let me adjust the camera. Alright. Turn on the light. So black is down here at the bottom. So you're just going to go ahead and pull it out. Yep, feels pretty empty to me. If it was like my magenta, probably would have been completely and mess up if I went any further. So you see you got this little tab that hangs down here on the ink tray support here. So I just put it in and make sure that the tab on the bottom of the ink goes in to that slot. So now it's pretty flat and I can slide it back and forth. And I push back from the blue tab, push it in, one motion, and that's it. Now let's go back over here. Turn this off. I hit OK. It goes through its settings. It says original HP cartridge successfully installed. Thank you for using HP original ink. Press OK to continue. Now my black is at 400. That's the process for replacing your inks, guys. Don't just pull it out before hitting the button. And don't let it go past 10, guys. If you see my previous video where I let the magenta go down, because I did it with the yellow. Yellow went to 1 and the printer told me to replace the ink. Magenta, it never told me to replace the ink, guys. So what happened was, during the print job, I noticed I was losing color. And sure enough, my magenta was out of ink completely, and it was still printing. It never told me to replace ink. So don't go by that. 10 millimeter. The guy on the phone from tech support, when I had that print head replaced because it messed up my print head, if it was because of that or not. No, there wasn't air in the lines. People have, these are old printers that talk about that, but he told me you're not going to get air in the lines like that unless it's down for weeks and you're trying to push without air or ink or whatever. So he said I wouldn't run past 5. Well, the magenta was at 10, so I'm not going to run past 10 anymore. So as you can see, it's at 400. Now I do know this. Here's a little tip. I do know when I put this magenta in thinking I was going to fix my problems the first time with my print head. I kept printing a bunch of times, and this was registering down even though it wasn't printing. So there's probably more ink than it says in here right now, which is good, but that's what, you know, that's what it says now. So but that's replacing the black ink, guys, on an HP Latex 115. It's the same as the 300 series, and you just do the same process. So I think the 315, 335 with the same size screen. So that's it, guys. I just want to do a quick video on replacing the ink cartridge as a request. So appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, and leave a comment below. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.